We've got another Lego Star Wars build for you. This time it's Luke Skywalker's X-wing fighter. I could have done with a different one than this, but this is actually supposed to be the best one you can get. Hi guys, Retro Trek Ralph here with another Lego Star Wars build. The meaning for that at the beginning of for the titles was I wanted the one that this comes with, which has Biggs, because it has Luke, Biggs, R2, and then the R5 droid, the silver one. And I thought that we're watching a lot of videos, and there's a few people I watch on with the Star Wars Lego builds and reviews. They reviewed this one as being the best out of the lot. This was only £40. It was actually cheaper than that because it was an Amazon deal. Not like the Mandalorian one with a big gouge on it. This has got a tiny little tear on the front, but that doesn't affect me at all. I'm building the models. I'm not displaying these just yet. So it come a little bit cheaper with a warehouse deal. The only thing that I've been watching other videos with is, yes, it's fine, it works all okay. You've got your guns on the end, which we'll see later. The other one has actually got, I think it's got 4 on it, so it makes it look a little bit over the top. And your R2 as well, which is kind of annoying, is too high up. But there are mods. People have done mods for this that you can shrink him down or maybe build this up a little bit higher. Also, for moving the X foils open, I think you push that bit down. Whereas the other version with Biggs in it, you got rubber bands on the back, which I thought that looked cheap, and I wasn't too keen on it. However, that's the one I wanted. Also, fun fact, is I never realised this until watching videos when I'm buying this, is that there's 5 little dots on here. Red for the what wing he is, because he's a red pilot, and the 5 little knots on here, red 5. The Biggs one, they were all in Lego bricks, these. So it wasn't a sticker that you'd change, just take off 2 of the little red dots. So make it into red 3, which is what Biggs was. So this one's got Luke, Leia, General Dodana, which I think is the only time he's ever in one. I mean, he's not an action figure, but it's kind of an important one. And what I was missing from my Millennium Falcon, it's not part of the actual kit for it, but what I was missing to make the Millennium Falcon as it's supposed to be is R2-D2. But then again, R2-D2 comes with Luke Skywalker in the X-wing. So I'm quite happy to finally get him, and I could maybe marry him up with the Millennium Falcon if I need to, or if not, I'll get another droid to rumble around the Millennium Falcon with. So let's have a look what bags you got with this. Aha. Oh, okay. So we've got a very small, thin book. Actually, I think I have already opened this. Where are the stickers? I thought I put the stickers in it, to be honest. Nope. Yeah, there they are. So we have stickers for Red 5. We've got 2 little side panels, probably you climb into the cockpit, some other bits and bats for 10s, 11s. So I need to watch out for these when they come around, so that's good. So full as before, what I'm going to do is, we've got a bag 3, got a bag 1, bag 2, and this is the bag 4. Okay, cool. So looking at it inside there, we've actually got another bag in bag 1, another one in bag 2, which is there, another one in bag 3, which is there, another one in 4. So each one's got 2 bags anyway. So, as instructions, I'm going to put these to one side, set up, get ready, and sort this out. There's even one of those orange doofer things that you take off parts with, which are absolutely brilliant once you figure out how they work, which I have done, and it's good. So let's get started. I'm going to get it all set up, put all in parts, and start with bag 1. Okay, bag number 1 done. I'm quite happy with that. There's only 3 pieces left over, which is quite a miracle really with Lego, because there's usually about a dozen left over by the end you've finished it. But yeah, only 3. Another hilt with a lightsaber, and you could just carry that around as a green lightsaber without that bit. But we'll keep them to one side. So actually, only problems that I got with it, I thought this bit here, because it slopes in and gets narrower, and there's no real Lego piece that does it at that angle. There's too much of a play with it. It's a tiny bit now, but it's strengthened up a little. Woo! I don't know where that's meant to be. There's probably meant to be something going through there, because there's another strengthening cross underneath there anyway. So we'll get on with number 2. So we've got Leia and General Dodana. Okay, let's keep going. That's bag 3 done, and it's looking really good so far. Bag 3 had 2 pieces left over. Bag 2 only had 1, so we're getting a little less on parts that they spare. That's not a problem. So just make something a little droid out of that. No. Okay, so we've got the underside just probably done. I think the next part's going to be the 2 wings, and then put the characters in. So I was wondering why we've not put any stickers on these, but they only have the ones on the top foils. So, bag 4, final bag. Probably just, like I said, 2 more wings, and that should be done. So another fast forward. There we are, done. Complete, happy. No extra pieces on bag 4 except just 1 extra torpedo, but they seem to be giving an extra torpedo every so often anyway, so yeah. And the other X-Wing fighter is not part of these. That's the one that I've got with this one. Yeah, I really actually quite like it. I mean, the more I'm making it, the more it actually makes quite a lot of sense, and it's really quite good. So the only thing I need to do now is test out the guns, which are on the side here. There's nothing special button to press it with, but you just lift up the torpedo and then it shoots out. Simple as. One on the other side as well. I've seen some people mounting on top of here. All I have to do is take out that brick on the bottom there and remove this white one here and swap around so you can get top mounted guns as well. If you wanted to go over the top, then you can get another couple of these anyway from Lego store, I'm sure. But I'm actually quite happy with that. Yeah. I mean, the engine bay at the back, there's nothing major over the top with it. There's no elastic bands on the back of here. The engines can pop off so you can pretend it's being shot. I think I've cut myself. But other than that, it's fine. Absolutely perfectly fine. Good little kit, really. And I wonder if that would actually go well without... yeah, it probably would fit there with a different piece on there. But they are a little bit higher anyway. So yeah, I really do quite like that. And I put... Take Luke's sabre off him because he can't use a sabre while he's piloting an X-wing, so that goes up in the air. It's different how they don't actually seat them with the circles on the feet, and they go between that plastic part we put inside there. I mean, he's not really holding anything to pilot with, but that's fine. The difference between this one and the model they wanted with with the other character in it, with his mate. Biggs, Dark Lighter, thanks. Was actually the plastic visor. It was one of the only model kits that they actually, well, Lego kits they actually did with that visor, and they were slated for it. But I think, to be honest, it's probably quite rare now. So maybe a good idea to get hold of one. Little control panel there, not much else in there. R2. Does he fit? Oh, okay. There's a hole there, so he probably will fit and just wedge in place nicely. If you can actually make him go lower down, it would be a lot better. He is quite wide, to be honest. But the whole thing with it, I suppose the one little criticism is, yeah, it's nicely playable. It does seem nearly solid. The landing gear on this one doesn't fold away, and it did on the other one. I suppose I could make another piece on there, or just completely remove and these pieces to move on. But nicely sits down to land, quite sturdy. Let's have a look if the X foils work. Now you just press this button on here. Looks a little bit, but you could probably tart that up a little bit with something. So, oh, it does work. See, making all that lot inside there was quite weird. Because it was just, I don't understand. Oh, yeah, I do. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. And it was just, it's the oddest kind of, it's not symmetrical because there's a big gap down here. Possibly that could be moved back just to make it a little better. I'll put some other piece in there. Yes, there's a few little glaring errors with it, but I think this is what Lego usually do anyway, is it so they can make a better one next, even better one next time. We're a bit afraid about the front on here not being too solid, but having that piece going through makes it pretty much solid anyway. It's not much of a curved nose on here, more of a side piece, curve, and flat on the bottom, but they don't seem to do that with Lego. Everything seems to be on the top. So everybody's in, everybody's pretty much secure. This foil's just pushed down and trap my fingers. Yeah, let's try that again. It's a little bit difficult with, grown-up hands, shall we say. Yeah, that's not bad. That's a lot better working than having the elastic bands on the back. And I did want that one, but it does look very weird. Strange I've got grey bits over here, blue bits here, blue bit here, grey bit there. If I was that OCD with it, I could probably maybe do something with that, get some extra pieces. The same with the back bit, I've got a blue and a red, and I've got red and then blue down here. But other than that, it's actually a pretty sweet model, really. Come together so, that's fine. But yeah, got a good little sculpt of R2. He is too high up, way too high up. When this is coming towards you, yeah, you can see everything, but it was meant to be a lot more stunted down. But as I said at the beginning, there is a mod which can make him sit a little bit lower down. But I'm quite happy. The S-foils don't go when they land, but I think when they land, yeah, the whole weight of it brings it down to togetherness anyway. So yeah, I absolutely really like that. And for the price I paid for it, another warehouse steal off Amazon, because I think somebody must have bought it and wanted a different one, or wasn't that keen, but they were completely open. Yeah, completely sealed in bags anyway, so nothing to complain about really. So with that in mind, thanks for watching. I'll put the General there, and the Prince. The only thing with the Princess Leia is the it's kind of weird how her legs are just one of those wedge pieces, but it's kind of her character in Star Wars Lego that she's got these. You don't ever see her feet because it's a dress, so it's original generation Leia. R2 does look better with this sculpt than the original one, but yeah, I really like this for the price. I think we're about £35 I got this for. Couldn't go wrong, really. Could not go wrong. So, that in mind, thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Consider being a Patreon. Consider donating something to the channel. Helping me out as much as you can, because I'm just, yeah, I'm only a small channel, but I'd like to do a lot better. Yeah. Like, share, subscribe and Patreon, please. And I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.